Well, I don't know. I mean, our whole goal this year was to peak at the right times. You know, coming into December, we wanted to be sharp at the Olympic trials. We played very good there. And then same thing, you know, we kind of had a slow early January, and we peaked it up at the end of January at our Winnipeg Bondsville there. Played a great last Grand Slam, and just practiced hard leading into the Olympics. And I think from game one, you know, we didn't really have. I can't actually even think of a bad game that we played at the Olympics. We maybe had a bad ender there, or a couple of missed shots, but we played 11 really solid games, and you know, we put it together very well. And you know, some teams played really tough against us, and we had good battles, and other teams didn't. But you know, to go 11-0, that wasn't our goal. Certainly, our goal was to go there and make the playoffs. But you know, 11-0 is nice, and what's nicer is what we have in our pockets right now.
Last year,
yes.
I don't believe we played very well at the Worlds last year. So to me, if we just played our best game, I thought that we should be able to win. But we didn't have that certainly in the World last year. So as a team, I think it was just about making sure we played consistent, high percentage curling, and that's what we tried to do. Not worry so much about Murdoch himself, but just worry about ourselves.
Well, I think that game against Great Britain in the round robin was probably the most exciting and the toughest game of the week. We were down one coming home with the hammer, so that's always you know, almost a 50-50 type of situation. So they've played us really tough over the last years, and again, they played us really tough in the Olympics. I think they had a couple of off games against some other teams, but that was a bit of a turning point for us. We knew that if we could get that through that stage without a loss, we were in good shape, and that was a big game for us.
The thing was, we got to watch all of our Canadian athletes win gold all week long, and we knew how excited we were to watch these athletes, you know, reach the pinnacle. So knowing when we won that people would feel that way was just a great feeling. It was tremendous pride in our country, and we could see it in all the fans' faces throughout the building. And you know, we were so happy for one another because we had worked so hard, and it was just, you know, having everybody be this happy and this proud of our country since we've won is just is an amazing feeling, and I don't think anybody could have prepared us for it, even Kevin.
You can hear yourself thinking there. It was incredible, and you know, it's almost like you're in a movie. The only problem was it didn't last long enough. You know, it kind of, we're in it and then we're out of it, and then you know, it's like, oh, did that just happen? But no, it was an incredible feeling, and the support we felt in Vancouver was very special.
So well, that's right. There's two feelings when you walk out in the closing ceremonies for me. One is of course it's a huge event, and you really want to appreciate your country, appreciate Canada, especially when we're in Canada, and show the people the medals and that type of thing. The other side is a negative point. You don't want it to end. Really? Well, it's the best 2 weeks you can imagine in Vancouver. The whole city, the whole country, everybody's behind you, and it's almost, yeah, like a sad time where, geez, I don't want this thing to end, but it has to end sometime. But there's two real different feelings when you walk out on the closing. For myself, I really didn't want it to end. It was a gong show. Yeah, it was in Edmonton when we got home. I have no idea how many people were there, and Michaela, my youngest, was there to greet us along with Shauna, and I think we waited. We did stuff for about an hour and a half, and I told Michaela, okay, listen, you get the cart, make a beeline for that elevator. I'll be right behind you, and don't turn around and don't stop, because then I always say, well, my daughter's getting away, I can get going, right? So about an hour and a half, and we made a run for the exit.
Well, I think it was right after we won, they took us down to the Brian Williams set with CTV.
Right.
And as we pulled our van up, somebody recognized Kevin, and it's the closest we'll ever get to being the Beatles. It was ridiculous. There had to be 1,500 people on the street screaming and cheering and trying to get up to us. We had our little security line blocking traffic so we could walk through. It was awesome. It was awesome.